Hi everyone, my name is Cara and I teach the threes at the JCC. I am so happy that you are here with me today. We are going to make matzah. Okay, we all love matzah, right? Today we're going to learn how to make it. You need very simple ingredients. You need a cup of flour and you need some water and then you're good to go. Okay, so what you want to do first is you want to preheat your oven to 475. And you're going to put a pan in to preheat as well. Okay, so now what you want to do is take some flour. You're going to put some flour on your workspace. Make sure it's clean first. Okay, we are going to get that ready. Okay. Next, what you want to do is you are going to put your cup of flour in a mixing bowl. Okay. And then this recipe calls for 1/3 cup of water, but I found that you need a little bit more, so that's why I have a little bit more than 1/3 of cup in my container. So here we go. So before you pour the water though, you do want to make sure that you set your timer for 16 minutes, 18 minutes max, because this whole process now is supposed to be less than 18 minutes, okay? So I've done it before and it does take less than 18 minutes, so we should be good to go. Okay, so I'm gonna set my timer, okay? And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna pour a little bit of water at a time, okay? And then you're gonna take a fork. So we're gonna mix it up, keep mixing. This is definitely a part that the kids can help with, okay? So we're going to keep mixing until you get a ball forming, okay? I see here that I still need a little bit more water, so let's pour some more. Here we go. A little bit at a time. All right, keep mixing. Okay. Now I like to use my hands, and I like to kind of make sure that all the water was incorporated, okay? And you can kind of see that now you have that that rough ball that the recipe calls for. So it's not perfect, but it's definitely ready. Okay, so I'm gonna set aside my bowl. All right, so here we go. So now what you want to do here is you are going to, now we want to knead this dough, okay, for about 1 minute, like 30 seconds to 1 minute is good. And this is definitely another part that the kids can help with. When we're at school, the kids love to help us knead Play-Doh after we cook it. So, and this kind of feels like Play-Doh too. So they can definitely help. All right. And then after we knead this, we are going to break up this dough into 4 equal parts, okay? 4, okay. All right, now from these parts, you are going to break up each one again. All right, there we go. And then in the end, you should have 8 pieces. All right, should we count and see if I did this correctly? Okay, you ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, we are good. All right, so now we are going to take each piece and we're going to make a little ball with it, okay? Just like quickly. Nothing too crazy. All right, make that into a ball. You're going to keep going. Okay, so now I have all of my balls. All right, now you need to get a rolling pin. Okay, I'm going to tell you a secret. I don't have a rolling pin at my house, which is kind of silly now that I think about it, but I found something that could be used as a rolling pin, and it's a water bottle, okay? So don't feel bad if you don't have a rolling pin at home. You can definitely find other things to roll this dough out, okay? All right, so here we go. We're going to take each piece of dough, okay? We're going to make sure that there is flour on our rolling pin water bottle. And we're going to roll out each piece, okay? And this recipe says that each piece is going to be about 8 inches, like an 8-inch pancake. I mean, if you don't have a ruler at home, I think that this is something that you could probably just eyeball. You want it really, really thin so that it gets really, really crispy and it's not too doughy. And this is another great thing. The kids at home definitely know how to do this. They can definitely help you with this. So this is fun. And everyone can kind of get involved in this. Mom, dad, siblings. It's definitely fun to bake together and get ready for the Passover holiday. So, all right, so just keep rolling. All right, so I have one of my 8-inch pancakes. And what we're going to do now is, this is a super important part, okay? You want to take a fork, okay? And you are going to punch holes in the dough, all right? So the recipe says 25. I don't think you need to really count that hard, but you want to make sure that there's holes all around the dough, okay? And you want to make sure that you are piercing it hard enough so that the holes go through the whole piece, okay? Okay, so now when you are done with one side, you're going to flip it over and you're going to pierce. You want to pierce the other side just as many times. Okay, so now once you are done with that, you can set that aside and then you're going to roll out your other ones. I don't know about you, but I like to dance a little bit when I'm in the kitchen, and I usually have a song in my head, so that's what I'm doing right now as I roll this out. All right, so once they're all done, you are going to get your baking pan out of the oven that's preheated, okay? And then we are going to put all of these on there, okay? You are going to put that in the oven for 2 minutes, okay? And then we're going to take it out, and then we're going to flip them over and then bake for another 2 minutes, and hopefully they are super crispy and they're ready to go. Okay, all right, so let's see. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, it's time to turn them over. I'm gonna put it back in the oven for 2 more minutes, okay? All right, guys, it is done baking. All right, so here we have it. We have our crispy, delicious matzah for Passover. I am so happy that you joined me today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful holiday, and I hope you have a wonderful day.